Hey, what's up? Dave Kunstek here. If you're watching this video, there's a very high probability we've either met or, I came into your restaurant or I was referred to you. But I'm making this video real quick because I get this question all the time, and that is, what do you do exactly? I have this, wear this shirt, it says butts in your seats, and that is exactly what I do. Is I put butts in the seats of restaurants. What I do is I help build a steady flow of new customers, and I have a whole pile of tools, programs, incentives, just a whole toolbox of things that I use for restaurants to keep their customers coming back. Now, I'm going to give you a quick overview of all those things here real quick. First thing I'm going to go over is the concept of what I do, and then a quick review of the tools. I promise if you keep watching this will be under 4 minutes. You'll know exactly what I do, and hopefully it'll interest you enough to give me a call. So here we go. All right, so what I have right here is the brochure that I take with me when I visit restaurant owners or I do presentations. Again, super simple, but, and I'm sure you're aware of a lot of this, there are 3 ways to increase your restaurant sales. Number 1 is new customers, taking those new customers, turning them into repeat customers, and then also increasing the average check of those repeat customers. Now, I also have current customers here for one very important reason, is you don't know exactly who they are and you don't have their information. And if you do, it's just not in an organized fashion. So what we do is help you acquire all that information. Second here. Okay. So what we do, again, is with running ads and promoting our restaurants, as you can see here, we run what we call the Butts in Your Seats restaurant marketing strategy. And there's so many different parts to this. But what we do is we take your ad dollars that we use for advertising, and instead of doing billboards or other branding type operations, which again might be necessary for your restaurant depending on where you're at, but we take your ad dollars and we spend to build. So again, like I said, we have lots of different tools, and what we do with those tools is gather your customers' information, and anybody new that's coming into your restaurant, we also gather their information. So what we do is, rather than doing traditional marketing where you rent an audience, what we do is we acquire the new and existing customers into a database, and again, drive sales using the database you own. So right now you might do advertising in different forms where you actually have to keep purchasing the same thing over and over again. It might be a paper ad, might be any kind of advertising. But the thing is, after a certain amount of time working with us, you're going to have your own database that you can send messages to on Facebook. You're going to be retarget and show a specific ad on multiple platforms to your exact customers. You're going to be able to send them emails, and you're going to be able to send them text messages. All right, so the next question you're probably asking is, how exactly do we do all this? As you can see here, there's certain tools that we use to attract customers. That would be Facebook ads, Instagram ads, social media management. That'd be anything we would do for you on your social media profiles. Now, you might be saying, we do this stuff ourselves, but you don't do it the way we do it. We work with restaurants day in and day out. We learn from our other customers what's working and what's not, and we just have a whole wealth of knowledge. But social media management for us is very different than what it is for, again, someone whose expertise is running a restaurant, not getting people in there. And then marketing consulting. So marketing consulting, that would be if you have, say, you're using third-party apps and you're getting customer information ready, but you don't know what to do with it. Stuff's not automated. We'll automate things for you and make it nice and easy to get that information into the system and communicate with those people further. So the tools that we use to acquire the customer data is we have a birthday marketing program, which is totally awesome. Either we already have their birthday, or we're going to run ads on different social media platforms, and everybody puts their birthday on those platforms, but we're only going to run ads to people that have a birthday in the next 30 days, offer them something for their birthday, get them to come in. They're going to come in. They never come in alone. They're going to come in, celebrate, bring family, bring friends, or it could be a wife and husband. I mean, how many times do people say, hey, well, what do you want to do for your birthday, your anniversary? And they say, I don't know, what do you want to do? But this is that answer, because we can start making ads pop up in front of those people. We can put a reviews program where, again, you can offer a scan code or whatever else, and we'll give you the means to do it, and ask people to leave reviews that have been in your restaurant. We can target them specifically. How was your visit at your restaurant? A Wi-Fi program password. How many times do people ask you for your Wi-Fi if you have it in your restaurant? What is your password? Well, we can set it up where they can text the number and they'll get a reply with the number, but bingo, we got their information now and we can communicate with them further. And then an opt-in program, which is absolutely awesome. This is what the crux of what we do. We offer some kind of a deal. Could be a BOGO program. It could be a free appetizer. It could be any kind of special deal. You know, and again, if it's an opt-in, it needs to be pretty aggressive. But when we do that, we get them on Messenger, we get their email, we get their mobile number, and we have a way of retargeting these people with ads later. So the tools we use to build customer relationships now, once they're in the system and we got their information, we're gonna email market to them, we're gonna text market to them, there's gonna be messenger marketing. Again, we can send them messages directly on Facebook or Instagram or however they came in, maybe LinkedIn if we're doing that type of marketing for you. And then retargeting marketing. I'm sure you've seen that happen to you, where you looked at something and next thing you know, you're seeing ads for whatever it was you looked at other places on the internet. It's really cool, but we can do all this for you. Now this is the last piece I'm going to show you. This is the customer journey. Again, this is what happens while we're doing what we do for your restaurant. So number one, we're going to attract customers. Again, we're going to use all marketing that I've showed you before to grow the beta space and attract people into it. We're going to acquire and drive visits, which again, what we're going to do is get them to come in and use that first offer, use that birthday offer, use whatever it is that we gave to them to get their information to come in and start that relationship. Again, start doing nurturing. So to recap here, so we're going to acquire customer data. Month one, they opt in. Again, we'll run a survey, find out their birthday, all kinds of other stuff. We'll create a pattern and drive sales. Month two, we'll send out another offer. We'll have reminders. Now that is the biggest thing of what we do, is reminders are the crux of what we do. Now, what I mean by reminders is once someone opts in and raises their hand and say, hey, I want this offer, I want this BOGO item, I want this free appetizer. If they don't come in and use it in certain intervals, they're going to get an email, they're going to get a text, and they're going to keep getting reminded and make your restaurant top of mind. Now, if you do this type of thing, run coupons or anything else you put anywhere else, people might cut it out, put it in their pocket, they might save it in their mobile wallet, whatever. But without these reminders, it's highly likely they're not going to come in and use it. But it's the reminders that make them come in, and they don't mind getting them because you're a restaurant they know, like, and trust. So when you're getting reminders, they're going to respond well. And again, what we're going to do is create a pattern. It's going to drive sales, get people coming into your restaurant repeatedly. So month three, we're going to have other offers, reminder series. Month four, still having meaningful conversations. List is getting bigger. There's people coming in the front. People are traveling through this whole journey. And as you can see, once this is moving for 3 months, you have always people going through here, getting second offers, third offers, fourth offers, and just keeping in front of them through reminders and such, and people keep coming in the beginning. So you can see how this will affect your restaurant over time. All right, my apologies. It looks like I went a little over the 4 minutes that I promised. But anyway, I hope that gives you a really good idea of what I do specifically. Like I said, I don't know how you found me, but you're here, you're listening to me now. And if any of that resonate with you, anything at all, and you'd like a consultation, depending on where you found this, if you got it by text, shoot me a text back. If you get it by email, shoot me an email back. Or again, if there's a link, a video, you saw us on YouTube, Facebook, wherever, because I know it's going to be everywhere. Just whatever means you're there, shoot a message back to me, and we'll talk. And again, I'm not a high pressure sales kind of guy. I want to see what you're doing, talk about what we do, how it can work in conjunction, and just see if we're a good fit. But anyway, Dave Kunstek, Butts in Your Seats Restaurant Marketing, and I hope to talk to you one day soon. Take care now.